over 2,000 exhibitors across 3 million square feet, which is almost 69 acres. And if you only had one day at ConExpo, here's a glimpse of what you would see. There's gonna be a mix of speedrunning, but we'll slow it down for some booths like our favorite guys over at Morooka. Whether you've been to ConExpo before or not, and you wanted to see everything at the show, how long do you think that would take you? Let us know in the comments. Before we start, if you're in the market to rent the latest and greatest heavy equipment like you'll see in this video, reach out to us at rent1usa.com or rent1.ca and let's talk. Caterpillar. Cat had the AI Caterpillar pickup truck concept, which started with an AI generated fan art that went viral. If Cat actually ends up selling these, would you buy one and how much would you pay for it? Outside, they had an incredible setup, transforming 70,000 square feet of the festival grounds into an outdoor operator stadium. We also saw this 100-year edition D8 XE electric drive dozer, and highlights include increased fuel savings and lower maintenance and rebuild costs compared to the standard D8. Instead of a conventional torque converter, the D8 XE's Cat C15 engine drives a generator, in turn powering an electric motor connected to the final drives. Bobcat showed off their crazy Rogue X3 concept, electric powertrain, and can operate remotely or autonomously without a cab, but it does have a modular design that allows interchangeable components so it can be set up with cab or no cab, wheels or tracks, and more. Looking ahead, the machine could also be powered in multiple ways, including electric, diesel, hybrid, or even hydrogen. Next up, we met up with our friends at Morooka, and they build absolute tanks. So if you're interested in renting or purchasing one anywhere in the USA or Canada, contact us at rent1usa.com or rent1.ca. We love these machines, so let's go talk to Al and see what's new.
Okay, so my name is Al. I'm with Morooka, America. Morooka started in 1958. We are the original rubber track carrier manufacturer. Started in Japan, still a family-owned business today. We moved into the North American market in 2004, which we are producing machines now in Richmond, Virginia for a bunch of years. So we're going to start with this new prototype that we have. Built this machine around the input we got from industry leaders in construction, exploration, mining, diamond drilling, utilities, gas and oils, different types of industries. So I'll give you a little bit of story about this. So there's a need in the industry for multiple person cabins for safety regulations in North America. So this unit is built basically to carry more than one person. So if somebody gets hurt, you can actually get them out of jobs that are further into the bush. So a few features about this machine is 3-person carrier, which is called a super cab. Very comfortable seats, air and heat. We're running a 3.6 liter Caterpillar engine with fully hydrostatic. So the cab actually tilts forward so you can have access of the engine on both sides. Lots of panels on it for accessibility, so all your fleet managers will be happy to have a look at these machines. Cost effective, low maintenance. So this machine here has a dump box that also converts into a flatbed, 12,000 pound capacity unit. So you can carry 5.5 tons with it. Straight frame, have the brush guard for people that work in the bush basically. We want to protect the operators, we want to protect the glass and the unit. We also have a 15,000 pound winch, because if there's no other machines around, you want to be able to pull yourself out. So this machine was basically built for remote work, better safety, having a multiple person cab.
In the heavy equipment world for crawler carriers,
Yes.
Morooka is pretty much the benchmark of crawler carriers. So this prototype, do any other crawler carriers, any other brands, do they have anything like this?
At this moment, most of the other carriers have a 2-person cabin. There used to be a lot of machines with 3-people carriers before. That has gone away for a little while, and now it seems like there's a demand for it. That's the reason why we built this prototype. So Morooka really is a specialized vehicle. We shine where there's low ground pressure. When you're into environmental situations where the ground is really soft, where rubber tire vehicles get stuck, we have low ground pressure. So when you need to protect the environment, and you need to get into spots where other vehicles can't go into. If you come on this side, starting with the furthest machine is a 80 CR, which is a 8-ton rotator. CR means carrier rotator. The second one is a 110 CR, which is an 11-ton rotator. And this one here is our 160 CR, which is a 16-ton rotator that comes from our manufacturing plant in Japan. This is a new model that we just come out with here for ConExpo. Morooka is the original rubber track carrier. So rotating for the jobs where you don't have very much space to turn around, or if you don't want to damage the ground that you're working on, get loaded, drive forward, turn your body, dump, and come back in the same tracks so you don't damage the ground. The rotating models are becoming more and more popular just because they're so versatile. Morooka in general has 3 different types of models. We have a straight frame model that is a dumper or can put platforms at the back. We have the rotating model, which you see right here. And then we also have a model that's called VDL. It's basically a cabin chassis model that we can extend the frame at the front or the rear. That's mostly done for utility companies, for aerial lifts to service the hydro industry. So this model here is a 16-ton unit. We go up to 20 tons in both straight frame and rotating models. And we'll go to the smallest machine that we make, which is a 1.8-ton carrier. It only weighs 3,020 pounds. It's a 180-degree dumper, so you can swivel the dump. These could go into small construction sites where you do demolitions or landscaping, where you're stuck in tight quarters, you need to go through doorways or stuff like that. This is our CT18, the smallest model that we have.
Takeuchi had their TL6R E85 Flex Fuel concept. That'll be interesting. They also had their TL11, what the f is TL11 R3E electric concept. Komatsu had a wicked booth, and they put a funny photo booth setup behind their HD 605-10, and that was being loaded by their WA 700-8 wheel loader, which has 773 horsepower, an operating weight of 214,069 pounds, and a bucket capacity of 12 to 13.5 cubic yards. Link-Belt had some cool art on their 130X4 excavator and had their pink belt on site, which embarked on a nationwide journey to raise awareness and funds for breast cancer support and research. Its journey takes it to ConExpo, where it will be auctioned with 100% of the proceeds benefiting the National Breast Cancer Foundation and CHI St. Joseph Health Foundation's Yes Ma'am program. Link-Belt also had some cool forestry equipment, like the 3440B. Some other highlights include the 750X4 with Chemrock EK220 chain cutter. They also had a fun demo setup with a 220 where operators had to take basketballs off of cones and place them into a blue bucket. Hyundai had this HT30 compact track loader set up with an LGX laser grader and GPS system, coming in at 72 horsepower, 11,036 pounds operating weight, and a 3,000 pound operating capacity. They had a bunch of wheel loaders at their booth like the HL985A, HL960A, HL940A, and we specifically looked at the HL955A HDXT, which has 197 horsepower, an operating weight of 36,355 pounds, and a 3.7 cubic yard standard bucket. In their next gen section, the machine on display was their huge HX400. Their other next generation machines we took a look at include the HX230 and HX300. We also checked out the HD130. In terms of technology, Hyundai was showcasing a pretty awesome all-around view camera with smart detection for improved safety around the job site. They also showed their remote operating station.
We're taking a trip across the country without leaving Las Vegas. We're operating a wheel loader that is physically located over 1,800 miles away in Georgia. There's no operator in the cab, there's no simulator. This machine is working live right now. You've probably heard a lot about automation and autonomy, self-driving cars and trucks, but remote operation isn't about the future, it's about solving real job site problems today. Controls here is being transmitted instantly to the machine there. It's not pre-recorded, it's not automated, it's live, human-controlled operation across the country.
And lastly, they had a fun game set up with one of their 1.9-ton electric mini excavators.
And have it drop. Here we go, you've got it.
That was smooth right there, Taylor.
Nice, easy does
Nice and easy. There you go, buddy. Good job.
Case added a new grader to their lineup, the GR935 with 325 horsepower Cummins engine, 1,060 pound-feet of torque, 16-foot moldboard, and drives 28 miles an hour. They had two 580s to highlight, one of which is an EV, and the other is the very first JI Case Signature Edition 580 Super N backhoe loader. Case also displayed their 921G wheel loader with an awesome wrap on it. YANMAR. Really cool people we ran into, and they were super enthusiastic to go on camera and chat with us.
Good afternoon, my name is Peter Overbo and I'm the Product Management Director for YANMAR Compact Equipment North America. Behind me here we have the YANMAR TL25RP. So I'm really excited to be talking about this product because it's a small, compact track loader that's able to fit into a lot of places that other track loaders are too wide to fit into. And one really interesting thing about this model is YANMAR has now incorporated the ASV Posi track onto these products. So with the YANMAR CTL and the ASV Posi track gives the operator more flotation on the ground. So this machine here will put out about 3.3 pounds per square inch of pressure, which is really very light in the industry, as well as the compact package makes it very easy to tow behind a normal pickup truck. This machine comes in just under 4,000 pounds and it's powered by a 25 horsepower YANMAR diesel engine. A lot of power, big machine performance, but in a very small package. At the back of the machine here, accessibility to be able to service and maintain this machine is very open and straightforward. It's not a very complex system in terms of having a lot of electronics and technology into it, but where technology does matter, we definitely have incorporated that, such as digital display for your gauges and settings, as well as a backup camera to ensure safe operation of the machine. So on the TL25RP here, you can see that we're set up with a 48-inch hydraulically driven snowblower. Customer segment that is really targeting these machines are going to be large landowners, landscapers, small contractors, and being able to offer a snowblower of this size on a small machine like this really adds to the versatility of what the machine can do. Over here, we have our TL50RP, very similar to the TL25, but this one is powered with a 53 horsepower YANMAR diesel engine. That allows us to have a little bit more lifting capacity and hydraulic flow. So on this machine, it is set up with a hydraulically driven brush cutter. Again, those landscapers or large property owners that need to do land management, this brush mower will do a very effective job of managing not only brush and grasses, but also small sapling trees that are coming up. A lot of power and a very little footprint. And now we're at our mini excavator lineup. Behind me, you can see we have our VIO 35-7. VIO stands for Victory Over Zero. So behind me, this machine is a true zero tail swing machine. And as the name states, it is a 3.5 ton machine. This is also our latest generation, the -7 series, that really expanded on the good performance our customers came to know with the VIO 35-6. A lot of the improvements that have been made have been recognized within the industry and have won numerous awards. So very quickly on this machine, some of the things that have changed. A unique feature to YANMAR is that on this machine we have a hydraulic pin grabber as standard. So that hydraulic pin grabber allows an operator to be able to use multiple different buckets. They do not have to be YANMAR buckets as long as the pin diameter and spacing fall within the parameters of the pin grabber. Also with the pin grabber, on the previous generation, we had a manual lock. With this model, we have gone away from that, and now it is completely hydraulically actuated. So the operator inside the cab can do everything they need to do to be able to change out the attachments and buckets very quickly and easily without ever having to leave the cab. Inside the cab, we have a lot of new features, improvements, whether it be in the travel pedals or in some of the technology inside the machine as well. As we move around the machine, again, a big feature of YANMAR is serviceability. We have a number of compartments to gain access to a lot of the service points. So just as you have seen on the compact track loaders, serviceability, being able to properly maintain the machine is a big feature for YANMAR and our compact equipment products. This machine is great for customers that are working in very tight environments, where a conventional tail swing machine where the tail will extend past the track might run into some of the obstacles on the job site. Very popular with landscapers, the rental segment, and smaller contractors. Looking for that small machine, but with a lot of big machine power behind it. So aside from our VIO 35, we offer excavators from 1 ton all the way up until 10-ton size class. So we have a lot of different machines. Even in the 3.5 ton size class, we do have a conventional tail swing, our SV40, that allows the operator to have a very similar size footprint, but with a little bit more additional stability and power. Lastly, we're at our compact wheel loaders. So YANMAR offers a full line of compact wheel loaders, but we're proud to release a prototype version of our CL26. Definitely falls under the small compact wheel loader size class, where it has big machine, big wheel loader size lifting capability. So this can lift just under 6,000 pounds, but with a very small footprint to get into those tight, difficult areas, as well as good flotation for those operators that are interested in working on turf type ground without a lot of disturbance. So this machine is very popular with landscapers and arborists that work in those confined areas but have big payload needs.
SANY had a pretty big booth with some of their rotary drill rigs, like the SR285M and the SR175M. We also found this SCP-160E electric forklift. The best thing about the booth was that they brought therapy dogs. And their band was pretty good. LIEBHERR had this massive LR1700 crawler crane, and each one of those counterweight blocks are 10 tons. Bell had some of their articulated dump trucks on display, like the B50E, which according to their website is the first true 50-ton truck. And they had this TC7 craned carrier. WACKER. For those on job sites that need a lot of light, WACKER has a new LTC4 light tower coming soon. KIOTI caught our eye with this statue of theirs, so we took a peek at their UTVs and mini excavators like the MX570 and MX350. They also had this TL750 track loader. We haven't run into these much, so what do you guys think about their products? PRINOTH had 2 specialty machines that caught our eye. They also had their giraffe trimmer.
I'm Tom, Marketing Manager with PRINOTH, and I'd like to talk to you about our T-Rex mulching unit. The T-Rex is a powerhouse compact mulcher weighing in at 32,500 pounds as it's set up here with quad tracks. It's also available in rubber tire. This unit can handle all sorts of vegetation management mulching across a variety of terrains, handling slopes up to 25 degrees, found in applications across right-of-way clearing and also general land management and forestry mulching.
VOLVO also had an awesome booth. First up is the EC750E, which is a 75-ton, 516 horsepower excavator. Attached to it was their new 100-inch, 6 3/4 cubic yard extreme duty bucket. Next to it was their R70, a rigid dump truck with a payload capacity of 72 short ton. They also had this sci-fi looking electric excavator that they were letting people try out, the EC230. The demo was to try intelligent machine control features powered by the VOLVO Co-Pilot, including dig assist, active control semi-autonomous grading, and more. Also available as a demo was the EC Mini, where they were giving out what looked like Legos. What caught our eye when we were leaving was the Zero Def ECR90. Hitachi was interesting. They now have LANDCROS on their machines. We did a little digging, and according to their website, the name LANDCROS breaks down like so. Land as in prosperous land, ensure a prosperous land and society for the future. CROSS stands for Customer Reliable Open Solutions, showcasing their commitment to delivering innovative solutions to their customers. Some machines they had include the Zaxxas ZX500 LCK-6 high-reach demolition excavator with an over 88-foot arm length, ZX135 US-7 excavator, and ZW140 wheel loader, which has a Cummins in it. And that's a wrap for ConExpo 2026. My name is Brian from Rent One Equipment. If you're in the market to rent the latest and greatest heavy equipment like you just saw in this video, reach out to us at rentoneusa.com or rentone.ca and let's talk. My knee's completely f***ed. My feet are sore, it's killing me, but I do it for you guys, my rental clients. Hopefully my knee gets some good rest tonight. Oh, we're also gonna cut.